XCOM 2 is already a pretty damn good game, but now we can turn it into a pretty damn good Star Wars game. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Captain Shaq of the XP Gamers YouTube channel, and today we're installing a bunch of mods to turn XCOM 2 into the desperate struggle of the Rebel Alliance trying to free their planet from the invading Imperial forces. With the help of a massive array of other races, new weapons, Jedis, gunslingers, all taking down stormtroopers and ATSTs one at a time. Please keep in mind, everything you're about to see is using the War of the Chosen expansion pack for XCOM 2, but most of these mods do have vanilla variants that you can install if you don't have the expansion. So the first mod you're going to need, the most important mod, is the Advent-Galactic Empire mod. It does exactly what the name suggests. It turns the Advent forces into, well, the Galactic Empire. Base Advent troopers turn into Imperial Army regulars, clad in their olive green armor. Officers can be seen running around in their cloth uniforms, right out of the movies. Every unit has been changed. We've seen already basic Mandalorians in the field patrolling Imperial bases, scout troopers armed with their classic scout pistols, and even sniper rifles set up to ambush our troops. This mod is fantastic. With every unit revealed, it's more and more surprising. Seeing what would have been an Advent priest light up a red lightsaber as a fallen Jedi is a little scary. Or one of the 3 assassins that are out in the game being slowly revealed as a Mandalorian merc. It completely changes how you see the game. There's just something so much fun about running around maps, freeing prisoners from Imperial installations, or stealing supplies from an Imperial convoy. The only units this doesn't change seems to be the Lost. And that's where our second mod comes in, the Death Trooper mod. This takes the zombie storyline right out of the extended universe and drops it into XCOM. Now you'll get a mix of undead stormtroopers, army officers, army troopers, and your normal naked Lost troops shambling around, rushing at you, or the poor Imperials stuck in the mission with you. But you can't have the Empire without the Rebel Alliance to stand up against them, so let's get into the customization of your Rebel cell, and first up, the mod Star Wars Rebels Gear Pack. This pack offers a variety of gear and outfits for your troopers to wear, from officer uniforms to the indoor helmet to full fleet troop uniforms. Even a sand trooper helmet that reminds me a lot of an A-Wing pilot's helmet. Add in the next Star Wars mod, Star Wars Alien Head Packs 1 through 4. And 1 through 4 being there's 4 separate packs. They're really impressive. The first one is the Twi'leks pack that comes with all kinds of colors and varieties for their Liku and their associated tattoos. They also get a few gear options for their head setup. Number 2 is the Zabrak kit. A bunch of options to make just about any kind of Zabrak, from Darth Maul lookalike to something completely different. It's up to you. My second favorite of these packs is the Cantina Dennison pack. It adds 9 playable species from the Cantina scene in A New Hope. They even have the banned species. Also, Rodians are in this pack, and Rodians are awesome. And if you add in the voice pack for all the aliens, you can really get your troopers down just right. This mod also has the Cad Bane race with his hat. Add in the gunslinger dual pistol wielding custom class that you can download. I'll put a link in that one in below. And you can totally make Cad Bane. Bam, there's a bonus mod for you that I totally forgot to put in the script. The last pack, Pack 4, adds 8 more races to the Star Wars universe. Many of them from the crime syndicate, so you'll get a lot of Weequay soldiers, you'll get some of the Gamorreans, the big pig people. Lastly, as the must-have mods go, is Star Wars Republic-era weapon. You're gonna need blasters for your new band of freedom fighters, and Star Wars blasters at that. This is as good as it gets at the moment for XCOM. Hopefully someone will make a Galactic Civil War weapons mod. I would love to see an A280 in here, but this mod's fantastic. It adds in the giant Gatling cannon from the Clone Wars era. It has the pistols that you'd see Rex running around with, the large rifles that you'll see clone troopers running about with. It adds a weapon for every class, and they will level up as you play. So you'll find like the magnetic versions once you get that technology unlocked, and so on and so forth. So that wraps up the must-have mods. So what about the ones that are just fun to have? Well, as I said before, Iridar's Akimbo class is great if you want to have a dual-wielding gunslinger, which fits really well if you're trying to make like a bounty hunter character. I really recommend Ballistic Shields. Not only is it just an amazing mod to have as a backup item where your troops can take cover behind one person with a shield, it also looks amazing and is in fact part of the lore of Star Wars. They had Ballistic Shields in the Clone Wars and beyond. Some other ones, Star Wars Jedi robes. So once you start getting into some of those Force users abilities, you can have Jedi running around. Imperial surplus gear is another great mod. This will actually allow you to use any of the Imperial gear that you see in the field. So you'll be able to pick up E11 rifles and whatnot and give them through your troops. The Clone Commander and Clone armor mods that are out there. There's a variety of them. I'll put links in the description. If you want to have mix and match pieces of salvaged clone armor from the Republic days, or maybe you want a whole squad of Republic troops running around fighting the Empire. You can totally pull that off with those mods. You can even get voice kits for them. Speaking of voice kits, you can get the Clone Commando pack and have all of Delta Squad from Republic Commando in there with the voice options added in as well. And there are a lot of really cool little sub options that you can mix and match with that mod, the other clone mods, and all of the other gear and equipment mods that I've mentioned here. Another mod that may or may not be something you want to try out. I am still on the fence about it, and sometimes I really love it. It's the Idle Suppressions mod. This makes it so any trooper who's already fired at somebody or can see someone and there's already been active combat will continue to shoot at them even when it's not their turn. It makes the battlefield feel like a battlefield. Rebel troops will be fighting at Imperial ones, firing at Imperials. Imperial troops will be firing at Rebels, and it's just kind of chaos all across the map as you're giving orders and going through the turns. The streams seem to really enjoy it. I'm not so sure because it does make things seem a bit more chaotic while you're trying to figure out your next tactical move. One of the mods that I've installed that I absolutely love is the Metal Gear Solid gear and equipment mods, the Scout one particularly. There's a lot of small bits of detail that you can use on this mod and attach it to your Rebel troops. Everything from bandoliers and pouches, grenade belts, these things you normally wouldn't have now can be strapped over a clone armor or old taken Imperial armor and put onto your Rebel officers. With the Rebels always cobbling together whatever they can find, it seems to just match really well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna install some mods yourself. What are your favorite XCOM 2 or The Chosen mods? I'd love to know for my own personal playthrough. We've been playing over on Twitch. I've gotten so many people killed so far. Oh man, I'm bad. I'm real bad, but it's great. And would you like to see a XCOM 2 Star Wars playthrough here on the channel? Let me know in the comments below. I'm debating whether or not to do it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.